What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? I know people will come in eventually. What's goody? On this beautiful Sunday. Today is my son's birthday. Shout out to Little Black Truth. I just wanted to come live today. I didn't have really much to talk about. I kind of won't be glancing over at the chat because let me take that back. I do have a few things to talk about. My thoughts ain't totally in order. Been a little sick lately, so I had a lot going on between opening up this new business and trying to just get some things in order. But man, I just want to talk to you guys about the power of manifestation, man. It is critical that we understand how we can manifest both good and bad in our life. I learned that as a young type, that my most powerful thoughts were the things that I saw coming true in my life. It seems like the things that you think about the most are the things that you start to see and reflect in your life. Again, whether it's good and it's bad. Sometimes I come on social media and it becomes a little draining. It becomes draining because so much negative shit be going on. And if you're an energy person like me, then you realize that it's the energy. That energy is transferable. I was watching this young lady's, forgot her name. I was watching her live. Nobody in this community. I was watching her on a live earlier this morning. And she was just crying. She was just crying her heart out. And she was just explaining about all the stuff that she had going on in her life. All the stuff that she was facing. And she was just crying. I'm seeing people in the chat like, hey, it'll be okay. You're going to be all right. And she's a social media influencer. So as I looked at her, I'm watching her cry and go through her emotions. I felt bad for her. So in turn, what up, Roselle P? So in turn, that started to put me in a mood. You know what I mean? It started to put me in a mood. I'm like, damn, I hate the young lady is going through that or whatever. So again, I brought that up to say that, man, this energy, it's an energy on this social media platform. Shit is evil. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I've seen some good folks turn fucking terrible on this shit. I've seen some folks who may have had the right intentions just turn evil on this motherfucking app. But let me get back to what I was saying, man. The power of manifestation. The things that you think of the most, the things that you want the most in life, we have a power to be able to manifest those things. What's up, Beverly? We have a power to be able to manifest those things. And how manifestation works, it first works with a clear mind. So if you have something that's going on in your life that you're trying to manifest for yourself or your family or your kids, it first starts off with a clear mind. First, you got to clear your thoughts, especially of negative thoughts. You got to clear your thoughts of negative thoughts. You got to take stress out of your life. That's where you start first. You take the stress and the negative thoughts out of your mind and out of your life. And again, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm a little bit under the weather. I just wanted to talk today. With the power of manifestation, you clear your thoughts first. And then you recenter yourself. You find a calm place, a calm spot, wherever your zen is at, wherever you feel more comfortable at, where you can feel that good energy, whether it be in your bed, whether it be in your basement, whether it be in your favorite chair, whether it be in your car, whether it be outside taking a walk, whether it be in the gym, wherever you feel more comfortable at. What up, Trish? What up, Belle? What up, Roselle? Wherever you feel more comfortable at, that is your spot. So when you get to a place of comfortability, then you just tell yourself, you tell the universe what you want. Because the power starts in the mind first. The power of manifestation starts in the mind. You first see what you want. You think about what you want. You envision what you want. Then you start to tell the universe, this is what I will have. This is what I will have. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I will do. This will happen for me. Not this is what this is what I hope one day to discover, or this is something that I pray that may happen one day. No, the power of manifestation gives you the right to be able to tell the universe, no, this is what is going to happen for me. And you tell yourself that. You tell the universe that. When you speak to people about what you got going on, you don't say, hopefully I'll get this. You say, I'm going to have this. This will be mine. Because you are opening up the universe to your thoughts and to your vision. I know a lot of people may not understand it, but we have the power to be able to do that, to manifest. I can't explain it. I can't go into scientific terms to how we're able to do that, but we are. So after you tell yourself and you tell the universe what you want, then you must start doing the actions. You can't allow negativity in your space during this time. You must rid yourself of all negative thoughts, all negative energy, all negative people. You got to get away from those folks for a season. You do. You got to just bag away if what you really want is what you really want. And I promise you, you will start to see things change. You'll start to see the dots being connected without you really putting much more effort into it. After you cleanse your spirit of the negative energy, our body is made up of protons, neutrons, and electrons, man. All that is energy. Come on, man. I know y'all remember this from school. All that is energy. Negative and positive. They bouncing off each other the whole time. Negative energy attracts negative energy. Positive energy attracts positive energy. You ever been in a situation where you walk in a room and it feels good and clean, but then that one person walks in the room and you like, oh shit, what the fuck? Why am I feeling like this? I don't know if a lot of people can feel that, but I can. I can feel negative energy off people. And I don't like it. So that's why I stay away from those type of people. Whether it be in person, through an app, on the phone, I could just feel that energy. So I stay away from them. So back to the manifestation. So you tell yourself what you're going to have in this world. And then you go do the work, whether it be filling out applications, whether it be buying equipment, whether it be um, advertising. You go do the work as if you already have it, because guess what? You have already manifested what you want, and it's coming. It's coming to you. But again, it's not coming if you don't have a clean and pure energy. If you don't have a clean and pure, uh, what's the word, foundation to build this new business or new venture or new relationship or new, um, uh, whatever it is you're trying to manifest. It has to be built from a clean foundation. In the Bible, it says God said he made us in his image, in his likeness. Again, that don't mean that he just made us out of dust and clay. No, that means that the power that we have inside of us is the same power that he has inside of him. That's where our manifestation comes from. We have to learn how to unlock that power. And it can't be through negative energy. It's got to be through positive energy. Now, I'm not here preaching today. Like I said, man, I just wanted to go live real quick. I ain't been feeling too good. Been feeling a little under the weather. I think I caught the flu. But I went on my manifestation journey with this new business venture. And I noticed I took a trip to Houston. I was just telling my partner this the other day. I took a trip to Houston. Y'all may remember seeing me on live in Houston. It's story time. I'm sitting in the hotel down there visiting my kids. I'm in the hotel and I'm like, God, it's something different. It's time to do something different. You know, I've been cutting hair and owning my one business for about 14 years. I'm like, God, it's time to do something different. You know, I used to own a trucking company too. I still do, but I don't run it no more. So I'm like, God, okay, maybe I need to get back into the trucking company. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I feel like I need to be doing something different. And it was just strong on me that one particular night I was in the hotel that it's time to do something different. So as I hopped on the plane the next morning, I got a phone call from my partner. Hey, bro, I got a great opportunity for you. Damn, what's good? Now I got this spot. You need to come check it out. Boom, I touched down from the airport. I pulled right up. It's open and free. Oh my God. It's like God read my mind. He read my mind. But then I say that in saying that, but it really was the power of me manifesting something different in my life. It was time for something different. I felt it in my spirit. It was time for me to make another move in my life, and I felt it. So I came home that day, I thought about it. Naturally, what happens with us is when we thinking about making a big business move, we think about all the negative stuff. Man, what if this don't work? Man, what if I can't get that? Man, what if that don't do that? Man, what if I can't get the people to do that? I went through all that. Almost talked myself out of it. But I stopped and I said, you know what? This is that negative energy. I realized I was bringing the negative energy to my own situation. So I stopped and I started to manifest more. I started talking to God. I started telling myself, you deserve this, dude. You've been grinding, dude. You've been hustling. You know what I'm saying? You deserve more. If this is what you want, go get it. Say it's yours and go claim it. Woke up the next morning, things started to fall in place. People that was working in the barbershop, started to call me, getting my number from other people. Hey man, I want to come back. Hey man, I want to come back. Hey man, I want to come back. Dude that used to own it got my phone number. And again, now this is like the next day or two. He got my phone number from another guy. Hey man, I got all the equipment. If you want it, I'll sell it to you for the low low. It's just when it's for you. And the power of you manifesting this is not hard to do. It's not hard to do. We just got to clean our energy, man. We just got to clean our energy. This social media is wicked, yo. It's a wicked, wicked place. We come on here, we make friends, it starts off so swell, but it's like that bad energy, that negative force will always bring us back to square one. It's finding a way to hate each other, finding a way to be mad at each other, finding a way to want to destroy each other for personal gain. What's up, Luscious Lips? What's up, Rugal? What's up, Miss LJ? And it's just weird, man. It's just really weird. YouTube could be a great place. What's up, Mama Cynthia? YouTube could be a great place, man. It could be a great place. I've seen people that's using YouTube for what it was intended for, and that's to make money. That's to get paid. But then I see the other end of the spectrum of people that's not even making money, that's giving their time. Because you got to remember, y'all, we exchange time for money. We don't exchange time for fucking fun. Not as adults. As adults, we usually exchange time for money, especially when you are creating something. I'm guilty of it too. So I don't want y'all to still out look at each other. No, I'm guilty of doing stupid shit. I'll be the first one to say I was on here doing stupid shit at one point. Facts, Beverly. We exchange time for money. So if we're not getting paid as adults, this is only recreational. It's only 24 hours in a day. Every day we need to be bringing some type of revenue in to take care of ourselves, to take care of our family. If you got kids out there and you're not taking care of your children, you're not a woman or you're not a man. If your kids can't call and count on you for anything, and then you think that life is all about you at this point in the game, you're not a woman, you're not a man. If you're over 40, you done had your fun. You supposed to already have had your fun out here. Now, I'm not saying that you're not supposed to enjoy life. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying if you're 40 and above, you have had your fun out here in these streets. You done went to the clubs, you done drunk the drink, you done smoked the smoke. You have experienced this life. And so if you have kids, you owe them the responsibility of being there for them and providing for them. Now, provision comes in many different forms. Sometimes we overly provide for our kids, which is bad as well. But at the stage we're at now, we have to be able to be there for our kids. And I know 98% of the community is that? I'm speaking to the 2% as deadbeats. Tighten up. Get it together. What's up, Bam? It's never too late to change yourself, man. It's never too late to reinvent yourself. Never too late. If you want something different, make something different. You don't have to ask nobody. What you have to do is do the work. You got to say to yourself, hey, today is a new day. I'm doing something different today. I will make the universe cave to what I want to happen because we have that power to do that. I'm no professor. I'm no uh, fucking person who knows everything. Man, I'm flawed like a motherfucker. I'm one of the flawedest persons on here, right? But when I do wake up, I'm waking up trying to be different. I'm not trying to sit and do the same thing over and over again. I'm trying to make a difference. I'm trying to be a positive force in my community. I'm trying to employ people. I'm trying to be on the good side of this shit called life. It's so easy to be on the bad side. It's too easy. And y'all, I'm just going through a rant today. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in my rant right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, Bam. I'm having fun and a lot of mess that's created in the minute I stay away from the chaos. Yeah, I feel you, Mama Cynthia, and as you should, as you should. And like I was saying, I'm not saying that people shouldn't have fun because we're older. I'm not saying we shouldn't have fun. We should have organized fun at this point. You know what I'm saying? We should have fun to where we can plan out our fun. We don't have sporadic fun because we got shit to do. Because we exchanging time for money. Most of us are. You know what I'm saying? And for us who are retired, I understand, you know, that you've put in your work and you deserve everything that you're getting right now for all my retired people in this YouTube world. But that's just like Social Security. I look at that like life. If you ain't put nothing into life, then you ain't finna get nothing back out of life when it's time. If you ain't putting nothing into your children, then your children ain't gonna give you nothing back when it's time. If you ain't putting no oil in your car, then your car ain't gonna drive for you when it's time. If you ain't putting no nourishments in your body, then your body is not gonna give you fuel when it's time, man. You're gonna get back what you put out. That's the way the universe works. Karma is real, both good and bad. I practice on trying to build up my good karma. I see homeless people, I'm throwing them money. I have friends that need me. There's things I've did for people that I would never repeat. I'll never repeat it because it's not for everybody. But God know. And I'm trying to build up my brownie points with God. Fuck man. And I say that loosely. And I say that with no disrespect to my people. But forget the idea of me trying to please a man. I'm trying to build my brownie points up with God. So when it's time for me to try to manifest something, when it's time for me to want something that I really, really, really want, it becomes easier because I done built up. I done built up them points. I got my reward points. Come on, man. I know some of y'all hear this shit right now, man. I done got my reward points with God because I have done so much stuff that God has chose me to do. I could easily been like, no, God, I ain't doing that. I got to spend too much money. I don't know them people. I ain't doing that. But when God put a calling on your life to do something, it's best that you adhere to it because you don't know what you're doing. If God put a calling on your life to do something today, y'all, and put a conviction in your spirit today, I say do it because you don't know who you're doing it for. You could be doing it to put an extension on your life. You could be doing it to put an extension on your kid's life. You could be doing it for that big blessing you waiting for. Life is all about making sacrifices, man. You have to sacrifice for what you really want. If it's worth having, it's worth making a sacrifice for. Like I said, I'm in my bag. I'm in my bag today, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm in my bag this morning. I just woke up. Like I said, I think I caught the flu. I took a couple of days off work. And I feel much better today. I was going through it the last 2 days. Fever, body aches. But I feel much better today. And I just felt God wanted me to come on here today and just talk with no intended purpose, just have a conversation. So how y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? What you got going on today, Bam? Bev, Rugal, Mama Cynthia. What y'all doing? Y'all going to church? Y'all cooking? What's up? And shout out to T Jones. T Jones, I saw that you said you lost your brother. I remember the night that we were on live. We had a really good live going on. And T Jones actually came up. It was fun. Her and her brother, they was having fun. They was drinking. But, and I hope I'm able to say this, T Jones, and forgive me if I'm not. But T Jones shared with me that she lost her brother. So I want everybody in the chat to please say a prayer for T Jones right now. T Jones, if you're listening, sis, I pray that you in this time, you and your family find the healing that y'all need. Um, I know there are so many cliche words that we say when we lose our loved ones, but I just pray for healing for you and your family. I do. And if you need anything from me, hit me in the comments and I'll see if I can make it happen for you. So, Bev, you say you, my church in my home, already cooked dinner, leaving the gym 3 minutes from home. Okay, that's what's up, Bev. I hope you have a great, magnificent day today. Bam says she finna go grocery shopping, finish washing them clothes. I need to wash some clothes too. I do. But no doubt, Bam. I hope you find a bag full of money at the grocery store, Bam. Just on aisle 6. You just look down and like, bam. I'm rich, motherfucker. Shout out to you, Rude Gal. Yeah, no doubt. I've been drinking a lot of orange juice, taking some medicines or whatever. I ain't too big on medicine, so I took some cough suppressant or whatever, but I don't take all that other stuff. I just like to go through a natural healing. Bet, Bam. Bet. You find that bag of money, just give me a third of it. Because I spoke it in existence on your life. You feel me? But derailing the conversation, what y'all think about what's going on in the world today, man? What y'all think about what's going on in Ukraine with China and the US? I personally think we about to hit World War III. That's what my thoughts are at. And let me tell you why, right? Let me tell you why. Me and my brother was talking about this last night. So Everybody is mad at Russia right now. You know I'm cooking Sunday dinner. The kids won't have it any other way. I know that's right, Mama Cynthia. Well, you put all the love you can in that food for them today for the nourishment of their body. What's up, Carla? Yeah, we're about to have World War III. It's definitely on the way. Definitely. Hold on, let me, just in case. Nobody have to. Just in case I don't make it home tonight. But this is my thoughts with it, right? Like I was telling my brother last night. So everybody is mad at Russia. Why you doing them people like that? Why? I'm gonna make it like I had to do my brother last night. I'm gonna bring it in simple terms. I'm not gonna use government terms and all that good stuff. I'm gonna make it in simple terms. Everybody's mad with Russia, thinking that they're being bullies. No, that's not what's happening. The United States is trying to bring Ukraine into, I forgot the name, not NATO, is it NATO? NATO, not NATO. I forgot the name of that little group that they have all around the world. They're trying to bring them into that group. And Russia is like, no, you cannot expand upon our territory. You can't get no closer to us. So let me bring this in layman terms. And excuse me if this on some nigga shit, but this is my thought process at the time. It's like having two rival drug dealers. You got drug dealer on the west side, you got a drug dealer on the east side. The west side, the east side would be Russia. And the west side would be the United States. So the United States is trying to come to the back alley of Russia's drug house. Because they know once they get there, they can see everything that Russia is doing in their trap. They see how many cars pulling up. They see how much money they making. They see the flaws that they got. And Russia is like, nah, bro. Nah, we can't extend ourselves to your backyard. So there's no way that we're going to let you extend yourself to our backyard. So Russia said, you know what? Before I let you come and take Ukraine, I will take that shit back from them because you will not get this close. You won't get this close to us because we know what you're going to do. We know you. What's up, Mika? Still Mika? We know what you do. You came to Germany. You didn't never leave Germany. You came to Iraq, Iran. You didn't ever leave there. Russia is like, I ain't no little bitch. I'm a superpower too. So you can go chump them other little countries off, but you ain't finna chump me off. And so that's why the United States is sending so much money to Ukraine. Because we have put Ukraine in a pickle. We have put Ukraine in a pickle. And I feel so bad for those people because they dying because of something that we want. Not me, you, and the other 18 people on here. It's something that this country wants to do to advance their advancement in world domination. And it's sad because they will expend anybody's life for the ultimate agenda. And that's why so many people are dying in Ukraine right now. That's why it's about to be a World War III. And let me give you my personal thoughts. Again, the United States dollar is depleting as we know it. Russia, China, South America, India, and it's another country pretty big. They are formulating a group, and I forgot what they're called, but they're formulating a group. And what they're about to do, they're about to back their monetary system with their natural resources. What's up, Rocket? What's up, Pimp? They're about to back. Oh, you say you 20 minutes from the train derailment in Ohio. Oh, Trish. Yeah, I heard some people up there was getting sick and everything from that, man. Hope you're feeling good, sis. But what they're about to do, they're about to back their economical system with their natural resources. And the United States, we can't do that because we extend so much money out. We write paper notes to people. We basically write promissory notes to people. We have natural resources, but we've overextended ourselves all around this country. And so if we allow these countries to do this, and let me pause for a minute. Y'all remember what I said. They're trying to back their system with natural resources. Muammar Gaddafi in Libya, they went and killed that man. They killed Muammar Gaddafi because Muammar Gaddafi was a dictator. And they said he was killing his people. Now, mind you, those were his people. Those weren't our people. Those was his people. And those people lived under his rule because they wanted to. Some could have fled the country if they wanted to. But see, Muammar Gaddafi provided everything for those people. Free education, free housing, free everything. And Muammar Gaddafi was just about to take Africa, the whole continent of Africa, and empower them with their own natural resources back behind this gold bar he was trying to make. If he would have done that and that would have been successful, he would have wiped out the whole monetary system that we know as the US dollar. So they had to get rid of him, got him out the way. Say his people killed him. They got tired of him doing whatever. But how does a country full of people that get free education, free medical, free housing, free money from the oil, getting stipends every month, why would they want to kill a man who was leading them the way he was? Why would they want to take him out? In my opinion, they didn't. That was our government who wanted to do that. So let me go back. He got knocked off because he was about to bring this new system, monetary system into play. Okay, got him out the way. But now China, India, South America, Russia, and one more country, they've already signed the deal to do this. And then there's like maybe 18 other countries who've already applied to be within this as well. And what I'll do, I'll find that video and I'll put it up. Put it up for y'all. All these other countries have applied to be up under this same system. So now once you get your natural resources that bags your money, it's over with. It's over with. And the United States can't have that. The US dollar has to be either the best or second best. There's too many Caucasian people with hundreds of millions, billions of paper dollars that's not being backed by anything. It's too much. It's too much money. It's too much money to just wake up the next morning and say, hey, this is no good no more. They're not going to let it happen. They're not going to let it happen. So mark my words. There will be a World War III. And it'll be very soon because it's not about Russia having a dictator. No, it's about the U.S. advancing its move onto Russia for the purpose of starting some shit with China and Russia because they are trying to back their currency by natural resources. That is what's going on. Don't believe me? Do your own research. Do your own research. And see, I was telling my brother, I think we're already going through a cold war right now. I think it's a war that's going on that we're not privy to because they know the people are going to go crazy. So they're keeping it under wraps. Everybody like, ooh, the balloon, China balloon. Ooh, they made a mistake. No, man. And again, allegedly, this is only my opinion. China sent this balloon over here to show the United States. I don't care how much military, uh, electronics, and radar systems that you think you have. If we wanted to touch y'all people, this is how we could have done it. Simply with a fucking balloon. China could have loaded that balloon up with 4 nuclear bombs, sent it on its way. United States didn't realize it until it was in the backyard. Why? Because it wasn't on no radar, because it didn't have electronics. It wasn't electronic. It flew under the radar. Although it was up high, but it wasn't on a radar system. They could have floated all these bombs over here and blew this fucking country to bits. Those people aren't as dumb as we would believe. Now, here we go. Our military, our military is the best military in the world. Believe that. When it comes to electronics, we have things that people have never seen before. And if the war does break out and it gets to that point, I think that's why the United States is really not fret. They're not scared of Russia and China and South Korea, North Korea joining forces, because they know when it comes down to it, they're gonna blow each and every one of those countries off the map with the technology they got. That's why they're not afraid. But it sucks that we as the people get caught up into this shit. We get caught up, just like in Ukraine. Those people over there getting caught up in stuff that they have nothing to do with. Just like if a World War III is brought to our doorsteps, we not advocating for this. We're not asking for this. We're not saying, hey, let's go to war with Russia and China. We don't want that as a people. But our government is going to push forward to complete their ultimate agenda. You must stay ready. I agree. We got to stay ready and prepared. So not only do we have a gender war that's going on, not only do we have a race war that's going on, now we're about to implement a whole World War III between countries right after COVID. World War One happened in 1919, 1918, 1920. That's where World War One. World War Two. Now think about this. What I'm telling y'all now, because y'all want y'all to think about the numbers. World War One happened like 1919, 1920. That was right after the Spanish flu. That's when World War One happened. World War Two happened around 1943, 1940-ish something. It's World War Two. That was about 40 years apart, 30 years apart, 20 some years apart. We are overdue a World War III. All those wars was in the 1900s. We are overdue. We're in 2023. We are overdue a war. Why? Because war brings money. War brings money. And like I mentioned to y'all earlier, if we go to war with these countries who's trying to back their money by their natural resources, then we can maintain our superpower when it comes to the money. The US dollar will remain relevant. Because if we keep going the way we're going, the US dollar is going to be a piece of crap in a minute. That's why they're interested in this electronic money, Bitcoin, all these other coins. See, the United States is trying to figure out a way to capitalize on that system as well. Because basically the money is already electronic. Let's say you got $200,000 in the bank right now. And let's say you say, you know what? I want to go take all my money out the bank today. You won't be able to do it. Why? Because they don't have that amount of money in the bank for you. Not for one person. They're gonna have to put you on the schedule and say, hey, you're gonna have to come back maybe in a couple of weeks so we can go and order this money for you. Because the money is already it's electronical. It's electric money. The money is in space. It's in the air. And for the people who understand, you understand. The people who don't, they'll be like, what the hell is he talking about? But the money is already electronic money because it's not at one location. That money is somewhere else. They're going to have to go get that money for you. Imagine if every citizen today was like, you know what? Let me go deplete my account today and take my money out of the banks. Do you know that they will say no? Do you know that they will stop you if every citizen in the United States, they don't even have that amount of money to give you. They don't even have that amount of money to give you. If everybody in the United States wanted to take their money out of the banking systems today, it's impossible. We just got to pay attention, man. We got to pay attention. We got to stay woke, man. Chemical explosions already started to poison water. Exactly. And from what my understanding is, and I could be wrong, but I was told, who was that said that earlier? Was it not Ruka? Who said that earlier? Somebody said that they were up near the train derailment. Oh yeah, Trish. From what I'm understanding, Trish, is the rail system, China had something to do with that rail system or that rail company, from what they're telling me. I don't know how true it is. I'm going to do my further research. But allegedly, China had something to do with that rail company. And so going back to what I said earlier, I think we already are involved in a Cold War already that our government is not really telling us. I think we are already involved in a biological war already that our government is not telling us. Man, y'all ever go out on a clear, pretty day outside and just look up at the sky and see all these fucking chemtrails? Why ain't nobody talking about this on YouTube? Why ain't the government talking about this? Why can't nobody question the government and ask them, hey, what are these white lines in the sky that I see every day when it's a pretty nice day out? And then the next couple of days, it seems like it's gloomy and really, really cloudy. What are these What are these? What is this stuff they spraying on us? We too busy worried about basketball, NFL championships. During COVID, if you weren't paying attention, then you missed out. During the Roman times, back when they had the big Colosseum, from my understanding, the government built that. The government back then, they built that to keep people from worried about what they got going on, because we are people that wants to be entertained. So they figured if they just entertain us long enough, we don't got time to think about what's really going on in politics and think about why the hell we getting up every day working 12 hours a day for fucking $5 an hour. As long as they keep us entertained. But now, I don't know about y'all, but during COVID, when there was no entertainment on TV, people were really questioning what the hell is going on. What is going on in this world? People were asking questions. People were coming on live. People were having discussions. People were really trying to figure it out. That's why they had to make sure in the bubble they put the NBA championship back in there. Like, we cannot not have some type of entertainment for these people or they'll go crazy. They'll figure us out. And as soon as sports came back, everything transitioned. Everybody happy. You got to think, we got sports year round. Go back to the Colosseum days, back in Rome or wherever that was at. Yeah, Rome. Chariot races and uh, uh, slaves fighting each other. And I'm not talking about black slaves. I'm talking about just the enslaved people of that time fighting each other to the death. And, you know, people in the crowd, go, 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 go. Why? Because they were being entertained. It's like the puppet master playing a trick on you. It's like, look at my right hand, but you will never know what my left hand is doing because I got you amazed with my right hand. They keep us so off balance, man. They keep us so thrown off that we go out here and we work these 12-hour shifts. Everything is going up. Well, we have to work 10 to 12 hours and have 2 jobs, 3 jobs. To when we get off, we ain't got time to be talking about the betterment of our people or what the government is not doing. Only thing we got time to do is get in the shower, grab some food, and go to sleep. Because we got to do what? We got to go to work the next morning. We got to get up because we got stuff to do. That's where they keep us at. They keep us in that energy of on the go, constantly on the go, on the go, stuff to do, stuff to do. Entertainment, entertainment. As long as our brain is preoccupied, we don't have time to think for ourselves. We don't have time to think about what we need to do for ourselves. We don't have time to think about we the people. We've given all our power to the government, man. And it was never supposed to be that way. The people who wrote the Constitution, the forefathers of this country who wrote the Constitution, they made sure they wrote in there that we could bear arms against a tyrannical domestic threat. They want us to be able to bear arms against our own government, man, because they knew at some point the government would come and take the fuck over and take control. They knew it. And now I'm about to get a little spicy because I know when you talk about religion and you talk about you talk about religion and you talk about government, and people get a little, you know, off centered sometimes. But I want to just talk about government right now. I ask myself, why do I vote Democratic? Why is it always just told in the black neighborhood you should vote Democratic? No matter if you know what these people are willing to do for you or not, just go into the polls and vote Democratic, 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 Democratic. Because if you don't, you're not black. Biden even said that. You don't vote Democrat, you're not black. Okay, Biden, we put you in office. We assisted you in getting in office. What has Biden done for any of us? What's up, Bad and Bougie? What has he done for any of us? Nothing. This man has been in office 3 years plus. Nothing. The thing that he promised us was student loan forgiveness. Nothing. This whole economical system is a failure. And if it fails us, the black people, the most, because although by statistics, there are more white people in this country than black people, and more white people are on welfare than black people. But through that system of welfare, and I don't knock anybody who needs assistance because I once needed assistance, but through that system almost comes an automatic Democratic vote, and they know that, and they know that. It's like I will give you the bare necessities. If you can give me, if you can give me the bare necessities, you can give me more. You can give me more than that. If you really was concerned about my well-being for real, if you was worried about me and my family's well-being, you can give me more than $200 a month in food stamps. You could. But from my experience, you will just give me only enough to where I could just live. Not you won't give me enough to where I can change my life and don't need you no more. You won't put enough in my face to where I could say, hey, I could take this now and create for myself. That's not where you want me at. You want me in a position to always have to come back to you and feed off of your titty every month. I got to feed off of your titty every month because now once I feed off of your titty every month, now you are my mother. And without you, I will die. I was talking to this white guy the other day, and he was an older white guy. And see, I grew up around white guys like this before. Well, in the past. I'm from Alabama. I've seen it all. So I was talking to this white guy, and we were just having a conversation. And he said it plain as day out of his mouth. And I forgot exactly what we were saying, but it came to the point where he was like, well, what it is if I make you, and he didn't say me personally, he was talking about the situation. He was like, if I make them owe me, then that means I own them. In my mind, I was like, what the fuck? But see, I already knew that. I already knew that. But see, that's the white man's philosophy. If you owe me, I own you. It's been like that since the beginning of time. If I give you a loan, that means I own you because I can come back and take all the shit that you got away from you if you don't pay me. If I give you a loan, you got to put up collateral, which is probably going to be greater than what this loan that you need. So if you don't come back and pay me, I'm going to take that shit. If your house is worth 300,000 paid for, and you come and ask me for 50,000, and you can't pay me back, and you put your house up for collateral, I'm gonna come and take your shit. It's all a game, y'all. It's all a game. And what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to learn how to figure out how to play this game because we're here. We got to figure out how to play the game. You will give me a student loan worth well over $100,000 at interest, but you won't give me a $20,000 business loan. See, I talk to people all the time in my shop, and my whole theory is the common sense theory. We got to start using our damn common God-given sense, man. The common sense. It's just you ain't have to buy it. It was already given to you. Your common sense kicks in and it tells you, hold up, shit don't make no sense. You telling me you will give me $150,000 student loan, but if I need $7,500 to build my own business to where I will never need you motherfuckers again, you won't give me that? Common sense, man. They don't want you to own your own shit. They don't want you to have your own shit. They want you to fall in line under the system to where you will make them money forever. People come to this country, man, by hook or by crook. You got people who come to this country on banana boats, on fucking tree boats, that they done cut trees down. They will cross the barren freaking sea to come to this country. Why? Because this country is the monetary goddamn unicorn. This country is where you come and make as much money as you want. This country is the piggy bank. That's what America is. This country don't give a fuck about nobody. This country only cares about what type of money it can make as a corporation. And we all are employees to the United States of America. Your identification number to my corporation is your social security number. What's up, Anti-Jeffrey McCray? This country is about making money. And the crazy part about it, the people who don't live here or who aren't born here, they understand. That's why they come over here in groves and come and rape this country for all its money. That's why they come over here and get those loans, get those, come into America loans. They're able to get 10, 20,000 and build a business when the people of the citizens of this country who's already been here go through hell to get a fucking $2,000 loan. Those people come here, they get those loans, they build business, they go back to their country and take that money because they understand that America is a piggy bank. While meanwhile, they have us. When I say us, I don't mean nobody in this chat. I'm speaking in general. They have us scared to leave this country, scared to branch out into new waters with this American money. This American money that we have, we could take that to another country and live like kings and queens. Yet we would rather be here in this country and struggle. And they know that. I totally agree with that. They stay in one home and build. Exactly. What's up, Too Blessed? I totally agree with that. They build. But again, through media, through social media, through TV, through radio, they're feeding us this American dream. That ain't my fucking dream. You can't trick me to think that, although I went to college, you can't trick me to think that me going to college and getting out, buying a house and being in debt forever is my American dream. You go to college, take out student loans, you will be in debt forever. You buy a home, you will be in debt till you die. That is their American dream for y'all. And I can't be a hypocrite because I've done both. But they say when you know better, you do better and you speak on the shit. So hopefully, by me speaking on it, somebody can hear it and understand that the American dream, that ain't your dream. The American dream, that's their dream of keeping you in America, my boy, my sis, keeping you in debt forever. Because why? You belong to this system. Why? Because you work for the corporation of the United States of America. That's what it is. So again, it goes back to just common sense, man. It's common sense. It's common sense things that we got to start asking ourselves, like, hold up, this shit don't make no sense. No, that don't make no sense to me either. We got to start thinking for ourselves. We got to stop letting the TV tell us what to think. We got to stop letting the radio tell us how to feel. Music is powerful. As you know, our whole being is music. Music is in our bones. When we hear music, our bodies start moving without us even telling that shit to. I'm talking about you could be goddamn sitting at, as a woman, you could be at the kitchen cooking. You could be chopping them onions. Let your husband turn on the radio. Your goddamn booty gonna start moving simultaneously, just out of nowhere. Like, oh shit, that's my shit. Why? Because we're in tune with music and sound, and they know that. And through that music and that in tuneness with sound, that's how they implant all those different messages and codes in us. How the fuck does Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion get more precedence than this young black girl who finna graduate from medical school? Or this young black girl who who's very artistic, and or this young black girl who understands engineering and built a whole program to change the world. How's Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion more valuable than that? They have realized they give us our they give us our role models. We stop looking to people who inspire us to be role models, people who challenge our thought process to be our role models. They've given us Cardi B, who's not even black, all the way black anyway. They've given us Drake, who's not all the way black. He's a Jew. What's up, Ashley? They've given us these people to celebrate because they brainwash us with all this music. They brainwash us with all this rhetoric, man. Why you think the radio play these songs over and over and over again? Come on, y'all. Again, it's just common sense, man. Why do you think when you get in the car and be like, damn, I just heard this shit earlier? And then 20 minutes later, damn, I just heard this shit. But then 30 minutes after that, you vibing to that shit. Head bobbing. This my shit. Oh, yeah, it's your shit. Because they have brainwashed you to make this be your shit. Anything that you hear over and over and over and over again, you will start to love and become anything. These people have studied us, man. They've studied our minds. They've studied our being. They know us better than we know us, man. These people, what they don't want to let us go from this country. If every black man and woman said, fuck America, we leaving, they will put a halt to the borders and say, no, nigga, where you think you going? Mm-mm. We own you. So come on back over here and keep giving to this system that we got you in right now. Keep putting money into this system. Keep buying this fucking Louis Vuitton. Keep putting all your interest in this Gucci. Keep putting your interest in fucking Prada. Keep putting your level of importance, your level of relevancy in some cheap made fucking material. What's up, Annette? Anybody who walks around and lives under designer, I feel sorry for you. Because you are part of the problem. How are we the number one consumers on this in this country and we don't own shit collectively? How? How do we buy all these trinkets and bullshit, but we don't make none of it? How? Please explain to me, how do our rappers not understand that you go to Johnny Dang, you go to icebox jewelry. You spending 200, 150, 300,000 on a chain when you dumb motherfuckers could put your money together and go buy a diamond mine in Africa, nigga, and have all the diamonds you could even think about, and then start your own jewelry company, nigga. What the fuck are we thinking about here? What are we thinking about, man? These folks got us brainwashed, man. And it's so sad because it's trickled down, man. It's trickled down from the highest level to the lowest level, man. They got us brainwashed. I know it's a lot of TikTok lovers on here. TikTok is another form of brainwashing, man. It's sad. It's sad. Everybody is doing the same thing. Everybody doing the same trend. They'll play the song and everybody doing this. Ooh, shake it, shake, shake it, ooh, let me see you shake, 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 ooh, shake. I want to make you shake. How do I know that shit? That shit is brainwashed in my head from watching TikTok, watching women get on there, hitting their nose and shaking their ass. How do I know that? Why? Because that shit got me fucked up too. But just because it got me fucked up don't mean that I don't realize it. See, that's the difference. You just got to realize the shit. You got to realize the shit. Everybody wants to trend. Exactly. Everybody wants to be that trending, be a part of that trending thing. But they don't understand that that trending thing is the brainwashing thing. That is the machine. That is the program that got everybody wanting to do the same exact thing. I'm telling y'all, it's about to get real in the field. I know I'm all over the place, but hey, this is where my mind is going, so I'm just give it to y'all. It's got this thing called OpenAI. Y'all Google it. It's called OpenAI, OpenAI. This is a new system that they put in place. OpenChatAI. You can go on this system and you can ask it anything, and it'll give you the answer to it. You can go on there and say, "Hey, OpenAI, write me a 12-page report on the diamond mines in Uganda." 2 minutes, boom, you got a 12-page report. COVID ushered us into this new artificial intelligence. It has ushered us into this new technology that we're about to see. Some parts of California, if I'm not mistaken, Rock is on here, I could be wrong, they already have self-driving Ubers. You just hop in that motherfucker and get to where you're going. If I'm not mistaken, Tesla has built a self-driving 18-wheeler that will deliver freight back and forth by itself. Certain factories already have self-driving pallet jacks, forklifts that can go and pick what it has in there and put it on the thing, put it on the truck, get it up out of here. What up, Furious Fly? We're being ushered into this new generation of AI. Again, go to OpenAI. It's a new website. It's starting now as a website, but I already know what they're about to do. They're about to move that into the metaverse. It's called OpenAI. You can ask this thing anything, and it will give you the answer. They kill us through the love of technology. Ooh, this is something new we could do. Oh, this is so fun. Ooh. But through this fun, they're making you love that shit. So now when they get to charging you for that shit, it has become a part of your life. Y'all remember the internet? That shit used to come on. Beep, beep, beep. Free AOL. Y'all remember that shit? Mm-mm. Not no more. You hit a button, you automatically connected to that motherfucker. But they gave it to you for free. They gave it to you for free at first because they needed you to fall in love with the shit. Now that you're in love with it, now you're going to pay me because it has become a part of your life. You know I'm telling the truth, Mick. You remember that shit, that dial-up AOL? Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. And now you're on the internet. Now you press a button. You're already connected, baby. Yeah, for sure. Anti-Jeffrey McCray. Thanks for coming. But while this platform YouTube is available, Black people should be pushing knowledge, not bullshit. The system set up against Black people first. I agree on that. That's kind of how I started this live. I agree, 1,000%. I agree. I agree. Because it's all about the knowledge. Because knowledge is power. Knowledge is wisdom, man. Wisdom is power. Knowledge and wisdom is power. The wise man understands that he got to get smarter in time. The wise man becomes wise in time. Time makes the man wise. And in time, knowledge has to come. Because knowledge is basically trying it, failing at it, trying it again, failing at it, trying it again, figuring out what you did wrong, and then conquering it. What's up, Sakina? But I agree. I agree. We definitely gotta use these platforms for more than just. I'm not talking about no ladies on here because I don't see y'all doing this. But if I'm gonna speak, I gotta be able to speak freely. Our women gotta use this for more than just shaking their ass in certain aspects on some of this stuff. Our men, we gotta use this for more than beating our women down. Because that's what I'm seeing a lot as well. I'm seeing on one end, I'm seeing a lot of our women shaking their ass, leading with their ass and their assets. And then on the other end, I'm seeing these men out here beating these women down for whatever reason instead of trying to build them up. I'm seeing these communities of guys who's just, you go and look at some of their content, they got the women looking like hostages on that motherfucker. The women scared to talk. Every time the woman open her mouth, see, that's why we don't like y'all. See, that's what y'all problem is. See, that's why y'all need to get more domestic. That's why y'all need to be like your grandmama. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, and they getting their babies to do it. They're programming. That goes back to what I was saying with the gender war that we got going on. In our community, it's a gender war. It is a gender war between Black man and Black woman. We have lost our place. Black men, if you're on here, we got to come back, bro. Bro, we got to come back, bro. We got to take back control of our sisters. And our sisters, when I say this, don't take it the wrong way. But we are naturally the leaders. We are. But see, we got to be the leaders for y'all to fucking listen to us. We can't be sitting here trying to get y'all to listen and we ain't telling y'all shit. Black men, that's what the fuck we got to do. We got to go learn some shit. I don't give a damn, man. A woman will follow a man who's teaching her some shit. A woman will follow a man who is teaching her some real shit. If a woman has to get up and go to work and cook and clean and provide for the whole house, what the fuck she needs you there for, bro? So that's why you get no respect when she come home from 12 hours and she still got to cook. And you sitting your ass over there on a video game, scratching your nuts, ain't took a bath yet, and think you supposed to goddamn be the man of the house. Boy, if you don't sit your little boy ass down. I agree, Bill. I agree, Furious Fly. The leader, a lot of times, don't ask to be the leader. I agree. I agree. Because in every household, there is a leader. You can believe that shit. If there is a man and a woman, one of them is going to be the leader. And like you say, typically the leader didn't even ask to be the leader. It's just they bring more to the table. They have a better direction. But as men, we are natural leaders. We are. But we lost our way. We lost our way. We have lost our way. We got to give these women something to follow. If we say that we the man, we say God made us first. They came from our rib. Then shit, we got to show that. We have to be the example. If you don't give a woman nothing to lead, she ain't gonna follow you, bro. That's just that simple. If you want a woman to follow you, you can't get it by force. You can't beat on a woman and expect her to follow you, bro. Bro, you can't mind manipulate a woman and expect her to truly follow you with her heart, bro. You can't pull your dick out and think that you're gonna fuck her to sleep every night and think she gonna follow you, bro. You'll have her for a moment, but she will surely wake up eventually. You got to give a woman something to follow, man. Just because you got a loud voice, a deep voice, and hard hands, don't make you a leader, my boy. What's up, MC? What you put out into the universe eventually comes back to you. Disrespect begets disrespect. All facts. If you ask to be the leader, you're not the leader. Every time I hear a man say that women need to follow, I cringe. I can dig that. We do need more real men in this community. I'm the woman king. I've got my kings back. That's all facts. Actions speak louder than words. 100% true. All facts. Life is what you make it, man. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you'll get. But I tell you what, if you ain't goddamn cracking open each chocolate, you'll never know what's in the side of this motherfucker. If you ain't taking risks and trying new shit and stepping out of your comfort zone, you'll never know what you can really be in this world. When I was made, There was a millions of me's came out of. I'm finna be graphic, y'all. I'm sorry. I know it's Sunday, but I gotta tell it how it's on my mind. When I was made, there was a million of me's coming out of my daddy dick. Millions of me's. And we was in a motherfucking race, nigga. We was in a fucking race to the goddamn promised land. And I fucking won, nigga. I won. I won. Nigga, I was a winner before I was even born, nigga. That's the attitude y'all gotta take, man. We were winners before we were even born because we made it to the egg first. So why the hell do we come to this planet, be born, and have a loser's mindset? Or the maybe I can, or I probably will. Fuck that. No, nigga. You been a winner. You was born a winner. Shake off that negative fucking mindset of what you can't do. You literally can do anything you want to do. It's all about taking the time and the willpower to do anything that you want to do. And I got to use me. I can't even use nobody else. Me, if I wanted to be, my whole dream when I was younger in high school, I wanted to be a lawyer. The reason I'm not a lawyer is because I didn't take the time out to do what I needed to do to make the sacrifice I needed to make. That's the only reason I'm not a lawyer. Nobody stopped me. Nobody got in my way. I fucking didn't do what I needed to do to live out that particular part of that one dream I had in my life. But you know what? How things come back around in life? I had a beautiful daughter. In some kind of way, that same dream fell into her. And she's in college right now, about to be a senior next year in August. And she's going to be a lawyer. Not maybe, not probably. I've already spoke that into her life. She will be a lawyer and will be a damn fine one at that. Okay, Mama Cynthia, thank you for coming. I don't know how long I've been on here. I just been talking. I just been talking. But I hope somebody got something for something I was saying today. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not no fucking professor. I don't know every goddamn thing. I'm one of the people who's still learning. It's probably people, the 19 people, I'm quite sure 4 or 5 of y'all know much more than I do. Maybe 10 of y'all. But we'll never know it unless you start saying it, unless you tell it, unless you start professing it, unless you start kicking out the knowledge. I owe it to the world to teach my children right from wrong, to teach my daughter how to be a woman through her mother, but by way of me, and to teach my son how to be a man. I owe you that, Annette. I owe Carla that. I owe Mika that. I know owe Mama Cynthia that. I owe Two Bless that. You want to know why I owe all y'all that? Because if my daughter runs up on your son or your grandson, I need you to have your grandson or son in this same mindset. And the reason I got my daughter in this mindset is because I don't want my daughter to bring no toxic shit to your grandson or your son. And you owe me not to have your son or your grandson bring no toxic shit to my daughter. We owe each other that. Thank you, Too Blessed. I think you're right, but ain't no written handbook on this thing called life. And as a person, a mother or a father's handbook, unfortunately, but you're right. If you put your mind to it, whomever can do it. True. 100. You're welcome in that. Thanks, Carla. I really appreciate y'all for coming through. Like I said, I wasn't gonna go live. I went to the store, I came back, I sat down, I said, you know what? I don't have nothing to talk about, but I got something to talk about. So I just hit the live button, man. So I really hope that this has been a pretty cool live. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it myself because I know I've said a whole bunch of stuff. And I just hope somebody got something out of this, man. You know what I mean? And again, y'all know my slogan. Hopefully in the future, we can have more topics like this, man, more conversation like this, more real conversations. You know what I'm saying? More serious conversations. You know, have conversations to where we can feed each other and not feed off of each other. Let me take that back. Have conversations where we can feed each other and feed off of each other, but not feed off of each other's downfalls, feed off of each other's mishaps, unfortunes, misfortunes. We can feed off of each other's successes, happiness, good energy. Hashtag good energy, man. Listen, y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed on this beautiful Sunday. And again, shout out to T Jones. I tried calling you, sis, but you didn't answer. So if you hear this, I send my condolences to you. And if you need me, T, hit me up in the comments or something. I'm here for you, sis. All right, y'all be safe, man. Be blessed. Enjoy this Sunday, man. Peace.